Hello, hello, and today I want to talk about pouring or adding meaning to almost everything we do, but especially focusing on gifts. Okay, good time to wear glasses. Okay, so first of all, a story. So I get to spend a day with an amazing winemaker. And we talked about the wine and how people can discriminate and what people get from it, and amazing. I got to see the vineyard, I got to see how they make wine. Amazing day. And at the end of it, he gives me a bottle of wine and says, now I'm going to show you why wine, one more reason why wines are so special. And he says, Dan, we picked this wine when you, me, Dan, were 30 years old. And we got the rating of 100 from Parker, the wine maker for this wine. Picked when you were 30 years old, we got perfect rating for it. And now I want you to have it. And I want you to keep it until your 50th birthday. It was maybe 45. I want you to keep this wine until you're 50, and then I want you to drink it. And I thought about this, and this bottle of wine represented for me this amazing day I had with Bill, my 30th birthday. It kind of combined all the things I learned during the day about winemaking, and now I had about 5 years to wait for it. And it was an amazing way. Now, he could have given me a bottle of wine and say, okay, you know, this wine, Parker gave us 100 points for it. Here it is. No. But he gave me a historical date, a future date, a time to wait for it. And indeed, I waited for it. And then when I got closer to 50, I didn't want to give the memory. You know, there's the wine in the bottle, but I didn't want to give the memory of my day with Bill and the dinner we had and the day we had and all the things I learned about wine and the anticipation. So what did I do? I bought a decanter. I'm not generally a decanter kind of a guy, but I bought a decanter and I decanted that wine into the decanter, and the decanter I still have, and it still holds a special meaning for me. Now, what Bill did for me on that day was to take something and add more meaning. The wine was great, but it added more meaning to it. And the fact is, we can do lots of things like that. Around my 50th birthday, I did something else. I asked everybody who wanted to give me a gift, I said, please give me a book that means something to you, and write in it what it meant to you and why you wanted me to have this book. Initially, I thought about having book, having gifts, not having gifts, but then I thought I want a memory. I want a memory from this, and I got amazing set of books. Some of them I read before, some of them I read since, some of them I haven't gotten to yet. But all of them have this first page that is very meaningful. Anyway, the point is that I think that almost everything we do, and especially every gift we give, we can endow them with meaning. I'll give you one last story. So we have lab pens. The Center for Advanced Hindsight, we have lab pens. And I looked for which pens I wanted. My hand is not so good, so I like to have relatively thick pens. I can't hold the thin ones. Even the thick ones I can't, but I can hold them better. I wanted one that writes very smoothly. Anyway, I found a pen. It has a logo. Everything is set. And when new people come to the lab, I describe the process. I say, I wanted a lab pen. I wanted it to be special, so I picked the color purple. I wanted to have a soft area to be easier to hold. I wanted to have thickness. I wanted the ink to flow smoothly, and I looked long and hard for the right pen, and finally I found it, and we put the lab's logo on it, and now I want you to have it. And it's not a big meaning, we're not solving a world problem, but it's the kind of thing that we can add to almost everything almost everything we do, and I suggest that we do. Now, I was going to tell you a story about how you can make more meaning out of coffee, but I'm sure you can come up with ideas for almost everything that we do, and how we can add meaning to it and make it more pleasurable for ourselves and for others. All the best.